Welcome everyone to Week 2 SFL action. Coming to you live from Hoosier Memorial Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, we have the Indianapolis Spitfire facing off against the San Francisco Sharks. I'm Stephen Hacker alongside with Grayson Willis on stats and color analyst Jeremy Vega, who has some key points on tonight's game. Jeremy?
Thanks, Stephen. My keys to the game are going to come down to the quarterback play. For the Spitfire, you're going to have rookie TD Drew, who only made one mistake in his first game, but completed 71% of his passes, and he's going to look to get this offense in a rhythm early. For the Sharks, Dylan Asil comes over from St. Louis, where their offense ranked last, and he was only able to throw 12 touchdowns. He's already got 2 touchdowns this season, and he's looking to come out and prove he's capable of much more than that. Thanks, Stephen. My keys to the game are going to come down to the quarterback.
And we've
For the Spitfire, you're going to have rookie TD Drew, who
got
only made one mistake in his first game, but completed 71% of his passes, and he's going to look to get this offense in a rhythm early. For the Sharks, Dylan Asil comes over from St. Louis, where their offense ranked last, and he was only able to throw 12 touchdowns. He's already got 2 touchdowns this season, and he's looking to come out and prove he's capable of much more than that. Thanks, Stephen. My keys to the game are going to come down to the quarterback.
and we've
For the Spitfire, you're going to have rookie TD Drew, who
got
only made one
a little
mistake in his first game, but completed 71% of his passes, and he's going to look to get this offense in a rhythm early. For the Sharks, Dylan Asil comes over from St. Louis, where their offense ranked last, and he was only able to throw 12 touchdowns.
I apologize for the technical difficulties there. We have Indianapolis on the return. They're going to be 1st and 10. It's going to bring out Moody Mitchell onto the field. Moody's going to be in the shotgun empty set. Going to take a short drop, fires over the middle.
Yeah, it's going to be a good catch. Just for short yards, but it's a good start for rookie quarterback TD Drew.
Yeah, that is rookie TD Drew. Was drafted number 6 overall by Indianapolis in this year's rookie draft. Had a pretty good game last week against Denver. Let's see what he can come out and do this week against San Francisco. He's going to be in the strong eye. 2nd and 7. He's going to hand it off to Keith Swearingen. He's going to plow away. He's going to get maybe a yard there.
And that's going to be a great tackle. Oh, we have an injury already. Jason Ranger, the defensive end. He looks to be down.
Yeah, and Jason Ranger's, you know, that may hurt San Francisco a little bit, but I think they've got plenty of guys in line to fill in that slot for him. It's going to bring up, it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Indianapolis. It's 10:21 in the first quarter. It's a cold night here in Indianapolis. It's 18 degrees. TD Drew under center, 3-step drop. He's looking, fires to Keith Swearingen, who shakes a tackle, but it looks like he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage again. No, that wasn't Keith Swearingen.
Yeah, it looks to be the fullback who's going to pick up the reception, but unfortunately ran backwards, and that's going to force Indianapolis, into a punt.
Yeah, and back to return that punt, you see is Gabriel Manning, a very dangerous man. It's kind of a flat start for Indianapolis there. You know, you hope they would come out and maybe get a first down, show something a little more positive there. They did get a completion, but not much else after that. And Manning with a double spin move there, he gets a nice return, gets about 12 to 15 yards there on the return. It's going to give San Francisco the ball about midfield. Sets up 1st and 10.
Yeah, and Gabriel Manning's going to come in as the highest signed wide receiver in the league, and he's a great wide receiver, and he's a dual threat at kick return and punt return.
Still no audio coming from the game. What is going on? I apologize. Just 1 second. We've got a 3rd and 9 for San Francisco.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good diving catch by Earmac Jackson for first down for San Francisco. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the San Francisco Sharks. Dylan Seal is going to come out in shotgun with 2 wide receivers. Ogon Zulu in the backfield. It's going to be a little handoff right up the middle, and Ogon Zulu is going to pick up a first down and keep this drive moving as he's tackled at the 32. And Ogon Zulu is going to come in today with only 9 attempts and 19 yards in his first game this season. So the Sharks are really going to need to get him going if they want to establish a balanced offense. With Indy having 5 secondary players, you don't want to become one-dimensional. They will shut you down really quickly. It's going to be another handoff the middle out of shotgun. It's for 5 yards as Ogon Zulu's starting to really get a rhythm going here, and Sharks are they're closing in on the red zone. Sharks are going to be in a tight formation. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. Ogon Zulu dragging a defender for a first down. And that's going to mark him at the 21, just outside the red zone. But the Sharks are looking good on the ground game, and they've really went to Ogon Zulu, I want to say the last 5 plays in a row through the air and the ground. Dylan out of shotgun. He's got split in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Indy coming with a 3-3 nickel. Dylan Asil to the end zone, and it's broken up. Almost a catch. Indy's going to hold on strong, though, as they set up a 2nd down for Dylan and the Sharks. Von Sanook on that play. And he's definitely one of Indy's better secondary defenders. I didn't get a good shot at who came over and made the hit. They seem to be the ones who really broke that up. It's going to be number 31, Zach Andrews, free safety.
2nd and 10.
Sharks 2nd and 10 in the tight formation again. 6:22 in the first. A handoff. Ogon's going to bounce it outside. He's going to be met quickly as he's brought down by Tanner Hendricks. Tanner, I believe, came over from Tallahassee where he played free safety. And now he's the cornerback. Dylan out of the shotgun on 3rd and 9, hoping to keep this drive alive. Going to throw right over the middle for a first down. What a great catch.
Yeah, and that was a great catch, and I hope everybody's having a great time tonight. Finally got a little bit of audio to go. Got the sound system up and going in the stadium here for Indianapolis. We apologize for any delays. You get a good look there at Matt Burnham for San Francisco on the last reception. Got San Francisco in the red zone here. Dylan Asil steps back, throws the end zone, and it's caught! That's going to be a touchdown.
And it's going to be a great throw. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't want to steal your thunder there, Jeremy. You've been doing good all game, man. That was number 87, Matt Burnham there on the receptions. Got a slant down the middle. Took on Paul Connolly. Tanner Hendricks for the Indianapolis defense, and just what a great catch.
Yeah, Matt Burnham's coming in today's game with 13 receptions for 180 yards and a touchdown. He actually had 17 targets in their Week 1 game against London, where they actually won.
And we got Chris Long on the field for the field goal, for the extra point attempt. And it is up and good. So San Francisco puts the first points on the board tonight. It's 7-0. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Indianapolis set to return.
Yeah, and I actually spoke to head coach Easy Temple early this afternoon, and one thing he wanted his defense to do, he wanted to keep the San Francisco receivers in front of them as to not give up any big plays. They did a good job for the most part on that last drive by San Francisco, but it still resulted in a touchdown. So let's see if they can improve on that defensively.
And we got a return out to the 30-yard line. Good starting position for Indianapolis. It's going to bring out T.D. Drew and Keith Swearingen, along with Hunter Jones and Trevor Farrell and rookie Leonidas Richards, and also the recent tight end convert Dan Daly. T.D. Drew under center. He's going to hand off to Swearingen, who plows up the middle. He's going to get about 5 yards there.
Yeah, and Swearingen, he's a dual threat halfback. He's really good at running. Last week against Denver at home, he actually managed to pick up 121 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a good game. That's a good game any week. T.D. Drew in the shotgun, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left. Steps back, drops, throws. It's complete over the middle.
And it's looking like Indy is really wanting T.D. Drew just to throw short, maybe build a rhythm early, as I alluded to earlier. That's kind of what T.D. Drew, as a rookie, is going to need to do. He's going to need to find a rhythm and keep this offense moving, especially on third downs.
And we have 3rd and short, 3rd and 2 here for Indianapolis. He's going to hand it off to Keith Swearingen. He's going to drag a defender past the first, just short of the first down marker.
And that's linebacker Chad Guy for the Sharks, who actually is the all-time leading tackler for this franchise. And he ended up with 112 tackles last season. And he really does a great job of forcing Indy into a 4th down.
Yeah. Chad Guy on the stop. Brings up 4th and 1 for Indianapolis, who's going to punt away. Almost blocked there. And he's going to take a chance on the return, and he pays the price for trying to make that return.
Well, it's the ever-dangerous Gabriel Manning. He's really going to have to if he can get as many of these punt returns as possible, it's kind of going to be dangerous for Indy because he's very capable of breaking one off at any moment, really.
Yeah, and he is a very dangerous guy. So that brings out Dylan Asil under center. He's going to hand it off to Ogunzulu. He's going to find daylight. He's going! And he's going to break a tackle. He's out to the 47-yard line. 47-yard line. It's a nice run by Ogunzulu.
Yeah, that's a really big run by Ogunzulu, and he's really turning it on here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's really getting the workload in. Trying to truck, moving his legs, and he's really fighting for those yards there. It's going to set up first down for San Francisco on the 47-yard line. He's got the I formation. He's going to hand it off to Zulu again, who's got a little more space, a spin move. Picks up 9 yards there.
Yeah, and I think Ogunzulu's really found his rhythm here, and San Fran is just completely okay with feeding him the rock if he's going to keep picking up this many yards per run.
Second and 1 for Dylan Asil. Got everybody bunched in the I formation. And he's going to hand it off again to Zulu up the middle, who's got more room, sheds a tackle, and he's got a first down.
Yeah, and San Fran is doing a terrific job of keeping these drives alive, and now they're back-to-back drives where they've moved in deep into Indy territory, and they're going to look to get another touchdown.
We got 1st and 10. It's got Zulu in the offset, a seal under center. He's going to take a quick drop, throws outside to Matt Burnham, complete on the play before he gets dragged out of bounds by number 22, Tanner Hendricks.
Yeah, it's going to be Matt Burnham's 3rd catch in the first quarter. They're really getting him going early, too. This offense is looking great as Dylan Seal's only got 1 incompletion so far in 2 drives.
Yeah, Dylan Seal, I think, is looking to bring his team out and maybe get a second victory. You know, they're already 1-0, and, you know, I think he's trying to lead his team to another victory here early in the season. And we got a Seal on a 5-step drop. He looks left, throws, and complete to Gabriel Manning on the sideline. What a nice grab by Gabriel Manning.
Yeah, beautiful throw by Dylan Seal, just putting it right where the defender can't get it and right in bounds so Gabriel Manning get that foot down.
That's textbook. That's textbook for a wide receiver. You got to know where your feet are all the time when you're getting out on the field. Oh, we got the first Harry's challenge of the day.
It is a close call, maybe closer than that shave you can get from Harry's.
That's right. That's right, Jeremy. I'm not much of a. I got a little bit of a beard going, but I'll take your word.
That looked to be in. That looked to be in. He looked like he got his foot down. It was a great catch by Gabriel Manning.
And down on the field, let's see what the referee has to say. And the call will stand.
Indy fans aren't liking that call, but seemed to be clear as day to me.
Yeah, from shave sets to handles, Harry's provides quality craftsmanship. Made in Germany, we make Harry's products from the finest materials and ingredients to ensure that they perform as well as they possibly can. Use the coupon code SIMULATIONFL at purchase from harrys.com. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL. Harry's, official razor of the SFL. And during that, we had a completion to Ogun Zulu out in the flats.
Yeah, it's going to be Ogun's 3rd catch already. He's going to set him up for a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 on the close to the end zone. Indianapolis has got to make a stand here. And Seal takes a quick drop. He throws it out in the flats again to Zulu, who's met. He's going to be brought down by the Indianapolis linebacker in the backfield. It's a nice play by Indy there.
Yeah, Blake Colt with the good man coverage on Ogun Zulu, able to make the stop in the backfield.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Sharks. Going to have a Seal in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 wide receivers to the left. He takes a quick drop. He's looking. Throws middle. It's complete! Touchdown! I think that's going to be, yes, that was Gabriel Manning on the reception. What a beautiful throw again by Dylan Seal, just working his way downfield.
Yeah, toe tap Manning and Dylan Seal, they're both looking really good, and they got this connection going early. And this might be a dangerous combo we see all season long.
Yeah, and that really widens the margin there. You know, San Francisco has come out and put points on the board with both their possessions. You know, Indy's really got to come out and match this tempo, or they're going to get left behind. Got Chris Long out on the field for the extra point. Snap is in, kick is up, and good. It's going to bring up 14-0.
Yeah, I'm thinking head coach Easy Temple is going to have to make a few adjustments defensively. Like he spoke to earlier, he's going to have to try to keep these receivers in front of them. And offensively, he's got to get a rhythm going. I think they need to start handing the ball to Keith Swearingen.
Yeah, and Swearingen, like you said, is really that double feature back. You know, you can get him involved in so many ways, and I think you're right. If you get him involved, that's a formula for success if you're Indianapolis. The kick is away, and we got a return. Going to take it from about the 10-yard line. He's going to get out. He's going to get about to the 30 again. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Spitfire, the new-look Indianapolis Spitfire, who got a rebrand this offseason. And as well as all SFL teams got a rebrand done this offseason, and I think all of them look really well, look really good, and we're excited to have them. Doyle Designs did a really good job. We got first down, TD Drew in the 2 running back shotgun. Gonna take a quick drop. He's looking downfield, and that's gonna be caught. That's a nice throw there by the rookie TD Drew. It's gonna be caught down by the 39 by Trevor Farrell.
Yeah, and that's gonna be TD Drew's that's gonna be his 4th completion of the game, and that looks to be Trevor Farrell's first catch of the game, and it's a good one because it's gonna hopefully spark this Indianapolis offense.
Yeah, he had a couple of sharks there on his trail, if you catch my drift.
That was a nice one.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Indianapolis on the San Francisco 39. Again, Drew's in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left. A quick drop. He's looking left, looking short. Throws and complete. Jump catch made by Trevor Farrell, but he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't quite see who made the tackle there.
It was Justin Jones who delivered the big hit. The rookie who's the 6th overall pick for the Sharks. And these Sharks, they love their rookie secondary players.
And we're going to take a break as we head into the second quarter. SFL is brought to you by APM Music. Production Music Library and Custom Music House. And also brought to you in part by Richard's Print Work. And into the second quarter we go. TD Drew with the play action. He's looking left. He's caught. It's incomplete there on the sideline. They were looking for Trevor Farrell again. Couldn't quite get him in bounds.
Yeah, he just overthrew Trevor Farrell. Let him a little too far to the outside. And that's going to be TD Drew's first incompletion of the night.
Yeah, and first incompletion of the night. That's not bad output from your rookie.
Not at all.
And we've got TD Drew in the shotgun, empty backfield, 3rd and 10. Let's see what he can come up with here. He takes the snap. He takes a quick drop. He's looking middle. Oh, and that pass is tipped away. It's going to be number 30, another rookie, Jacob Gustafson, on the play.
Yeah, and he broke on this ball really quickly. I think he just saw the QB's eyes the whole time and just was able to jump right in front of it and break it up. Almost picked it off, but that's okay. Rookie's going to get one.
Yeah, Gustafson taken with the 20th pick in this year's draft. Nice little selection. Nice find there for San Francisco.
Absolutely. Able to pair him with Camden Hoffman and the other rookie, Justin Jones. It makes for a really good secondary for the Sharks.
And they also got Barry Barkley back there. Brings up a 4th and 10 for Indianapolis. They're going to punt this away. Gabriel Manning set to return.
It's a short return, but I think Gabriel Manning's really trying to get any opportunity he can to hopefully break one off, even if it means taking a shot from 2 or 3 defenders.
Yeah, he's really looking to make a big play, I think. I think you're spot on there. You know, it's a little risky to do that, but, you know, big risk, big reward. And San Francisco's definitely feeling the momentum. I think they got momentum on their side. I like the risk. Dylan Asil in the shotgun empty backfield. Takes a quick drop. He's looking, moves. Oh, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. I would say that's going to be easy tempo on the sack. Yes, it is. The big man gets his first sack of the night.
Yeah, it's a great guess because that's easy tempo, who finished last season with 24.5 sacks in his rookie campaign.
Yeah, and he does a lot of work down there in the trenches for Indianapolis. 2nd and 16 for Dylan Asil. He throws it to the left to Ogunzulu, who's got room to run. It's complete, and he's going to get San Francisco up to the 24-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for San Francisco.
Yeah, these flat route passes to Ogunzulu is really working well. I think they're catching Indy off guard as Indy's really focused on Gabriel Manning and Matt Burnham.
Yeah, I looked there at the replay, and there wasn't a defender within 5 yards of Zulu after he caught that ball. So 3rd and 3, San Francisco. Asil in the shotgun. Zulu to his left. Takes the snap. Hands off to Zulu, who's immediately met at the line of scrimmage by number 50 of Indianapolis.
That's going to be Blake Colt again, coming up with a huge stop on 3rd down. It's interesting that the Sharks finally ran on 3rd down instead of 1st and 2nd when Ogun Zulu's been hot.
Yeah, and we'll bring out the punt team. Much better special teams protection for the punt team that time. It's going to be brought out. He's got a return. He's got a little slip, but not much on the return. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 on the 42.
I believe that's Hunter Jones. No, it's not. I apologize for that. I thought Hunter Jones.
That's going to be Tanner Hendricks.
Tanner Hendricks is just as dangerous as Hunter Jones.
And we got a 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. TD Drew is going to come out. He's going to be under center with Swearingen behind him. Snaps in. Hand off to Swearingen. He's going to get about a yard on the play.
Yeah, that's going to be, looks like Marcus LaCroix, the outside linebacker, coming up to make the tackle, forcing a 2nd and 9.
And Drew under center. Got an offset eye. Takes the snap, hands off to Swearingen. He's up the middle. Stiff arms. He's got room. He's up the field. He's going. He's going. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Keith Swearingen. What a play.
Yeah, a huge 57-yard touchdown run by Swearingen. Where has this been the whole time? It looks like Indy might have to start going to the ground game and get this man going, because what a touchdown run and what great blocking to get him open, to get him out in the open.
And that's right, and we got the ever scroll block of the game. Now what a highlight. His lineman got out there, they led him the whole way. I mean, he had nothing but daylight the whole time. That was a great run, great blocking up front, great use of the vision by Keith Swearingen to find the hole, and then great use of those legs to take off and get in the end zone. And that's going to bring out Adam Vinchek for the extra points. Kick is up and good. And Everscroll by Movement. Blocks blue light to protect your eyes from digital screens. Don't hurt your eyes by checking out SFL action. Protect them and see every moment by using the promo code SFL, SimulationFL at purchase from movement.com. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL through our partnership with Movement. Movement, premium watches, sunglasses, and accessories. And Indy's going to close the gap there. It's now 7-14. Kick is away, and Gabriel Manning on the return. He's going to spin and find a little bit more room there. He gets out to the San Francisco 34.
Yeah, I got a feeling Gabriel Manning may break one in this game.
And he's looking like it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking like he's getting a little antsy out there. He's really just trying to take every opportunity he has.
That's going to set up 1st and 10 for Dylan Asil. He's got Zulu behind him in the I form. Everybody else tight. He's going to hand off to Zulu up the middle. He's got a little bit of room to run. He's going to take it, but before he's brought down at the San Francisco 49-yard line.
It's going to be Paul Conley on the tackle. And these ground games are looking to really carry both offenses through the first half as they're both dominating on the ground.
Yeah, you saw there Zulu with 76 on the day so far, and he's having a nice start of this first half.
Yeah, catching and receiving. Receiving and running. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's right. Then we got a 1st and 10, Asil in the shotgun, Zulu to his left. He's back. He's going to hand it off to Zulu. He's gonna get about a yard before he's dragged down there.
Yeah, this halfback draw the Sharks have been running. It's been working that time. It didn't work too well. They only picked up 2 yards. It's gonna set up a 2nd down.
Yeah, and 2nd and 8, 7:40 left to go in the second half. We got Dylan Asil with the split back. He takes a snap, 7-step drop. He's looking right. He throws right. Complete. That's going to be caught. That's going to be Ermac Jackson on the reception. That's the first time we've called his name tonight, but a nice catch and grab there.
And Dylan Asil, he's looking really good. Last week's performance, he threw 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, only 65%. But tonight he's already 12 of 13 with 94 yards, and he's looking good.
1st and 10 for the Sharks. Asil pretty much exclusively in the shotgun tonight. Takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Zulu. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. That's Easy Temple on the stop, and that looks like a tackle for a loss. Yep, tackle for a loss for Easy Temple there.
Yeah, the offensive line for the Sharks going to have to do a better job blocking Easy, because he can get into the backfield and he can blow up a play, or he can sack the quarterback. He's very, very good at what he does.
2nd and 11 for the Sharks. Got an I formation. Going to hand off to Zulu one more time for good measure. He's going to drag everybody forward, a gain of about 5.
It looks like the Sharks are really trying to attack the middle of the field when they're running. They're just running right up the middle over and over, whether it's out of the bunch formation or the shotgun. It's worked sometimes, and it's kind of failed a little bit the other times.
And 3rd and 6 for Asil. Got the split back behind him. Takes the snap. 5-step drop. He's looking left, throws left. Oh, and that's going to be intercepted. It's going to be taken down. Von Sanook, oh, he's finally caught. He's finally caught at the San Francisco 34-yard line by Dylan Asil, who threw that interception.
That's a great interception by Von Sanook. And maybe an even better tackle by Dylan Asil, because that one looked like it was going to the house, and that was going to tie the game. But big-time tackle by Dylan. Even bigger interception.
Look at that closing speed by the quarterback. I love seeing that. You never give up on your own play. If you make the mistake, you got to go correct that thing, and you got to at least give Dylan Asil that. He made up for that. He tracked him down. He didn't give up 6 points. He's going to make Indianapolis earn it. And we got 1st and 10 for TD Drew. Twin wide receivers. But he's going to hand off to Swearingen on a stretch. He's got a little bit of room outside. He's going to be brought down by 2 Shark defenders after a gain of 4.
It's a good little run to the outside. I like to see that Indy's kind of looking towards Keith a little bit more early.
Yeah, looking at the stat line, it shows Swearingen with 6 carries for 66 yards, so that's a pretty good average for the young fella. 2nd and 6, Drew under center. Swearingen in the I form behind him. He's going to take a 3-step drop. He's looking, moving, throws over the middle, complete. That's going to be the 3rd string. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a nice completion by TD Drew. Not quite sure who caught that, but it's a nice throw over the middle. There, we got a better look there.
Yeah, it looks to be Hunter Jones getting his first catch of the game. He only had 1 catch last week, but hopefully Indy can get him more involved this week, because he's a great number 3 receiver.
Yeah, and that's going to set up 1st down for Indianapolis. Drew with the drop back. Looking left, throws. It's going to be batted down by the number 24. That's Jabril Peppers for the San Francisco Sharks, making a nice play out of the secondary.
Hey, you think that's I think he's related to the actual Jabril Peppers?
I think they're distant cousins, maybe. I think there is another L in this Jabril Peppers' name. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Indianapolis. TD Drew with Swearingen behind him, the lone back. 2 receivers right. He's going to hand it off up the center to Swearingen, who's going to be met immediately at the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. That's Chad Guy on the tackle.
Chad Guy, he's a great run stopper, and he really shores up this front 7 for the Sharks.
And speaking of the front 7 for the Sharks, they do like to put a little bit of invest heavily in their front 7. So they do have some contract defensive tackles and defensive linemen, linebackers. TD Drew on the drop there. It's going to be just short of the 1st down marker, complete to Hunter Jones.
And that was a good play call. They found the Sharks in man, and they let Hunter Jones come right over the middle and just kind of outrun his defender. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to pick up the 1st down. It's going to give Indy a field goal chance.
Yeah, and Indy's going to bring out Adam Vinchek This should be within his range. He's made these quite consistently in his career. Snap is in. Kick is up. And no good. Of course I jinxed the kicker.
That's unfortunate for Indy after they get that interception to come down and have to settle for a field goal and not even walk away with points. And that's going to give the Sharks another opportunity to go downfield and score.
Yeah, so we have a turnover on downs. Sharks take over at the 20. Dylan Asil's going to be in the I form. Zulu behind him. Manning's in close. Snaps in. 3-step drop. Asil scrambles. Throws. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like a linebacker may have got his hands on that to bat it down. I mean, Dylan Asil was under a lot of pressure there, so he kind of tried to throw that one out early and just unfortunately was batted down.
Yeah, it's good pressure by Indianapolis' defense. You know, they are known to generate some pressure. They're just reminding Dylan Asil that they are there. Got 2nd and 10. Asil in the shotgun. Zulu to his left. You got trips right. Snaps in. Asil moves. Looks left. Throws left. That's going to be caught. So who else? Gabriel Manning.
Manning with another great catch to extend this drive. He is just all over the place. He's hard to cover for anyone, let alone 5 secondary players by Indy.
Yeah, and the secondary was right there. Just couldn't quite get a hand on it. And nice touch there shown by Dylan Asil to squeeze that in a tight window. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Sharks. They're on the 39-yard line. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Asil takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Zulu, who's got a little bit of room. Spins, and he's going to eventually be dragged down after a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, I can't believe Ogon Zulu isn't tired yet. I mean, that looks like that's his 14th attempt, and he's doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Yeah, well, you always have halftime to catch a break. You know, get you some water. I think San Francisco's they're playing it safe. Well, they'll see how it works out for them in the end. Asil in the shotgun. Zulu to his left. They're going to hand off on a draw to him again. He's up the center, and he's going to get another 1st down. It looks like a carry of about 6 yards.
And that halfback draw has been working for him all first half, and I don't see them going away from it if they're picking up 5 to 6 yards of carry out of it.
Yeah, they have been going to that draw pretty consistently and getting pretty consistent results. So I think you're right. You know, why would you change it if you're getting consistent output from it? 1st and 10 near midfield. 2:50 left to go. Asil's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off one more time to Zulu. Does a hezzy, but he's going to end up getting stopped by a gang of Indianapolis defenders after another pickup of 6 yards.
You know, I think Sharks are doing a really good job of getting Indy into man coverage with 2 tight ends to the outside to really spread out the linebackers so they can run right up the middle, and it's been working. I mean, they keep going to that halfback draw out of shotgun. I mean, look, they're in the same formation. They might go to it here.
Yep. 2nd and 4. And there it is again, the halfback draw right up the center. Going to be brought down by Paul Connolly, but Zulu's going to pick up another 6 yards, and that should bring us to our first Quip 2-minute warning. Quip Designs deliver simple ways to keep your mouth healthy with timed vibration breasthead refills for $5, refilled every 3 months. Covered for life with free shipping for life. Use the link posted in chat, and your purchase will help support the SFL through our partnership. Quip, a more wholesome clean. And on that play, we had Zulu again up the middle. Picked up about 2 yards. Clock's going to continue to run here. We're closing in on halftime.
Yeah, the previous run before this one put Ogon Zulu over 100 yards, and for that run, he's now up to 18 carries for 109 yards. What a great first half for him.
And Asil's going to come out under center. Not a whole lot of urgency here. They're going to hand off to Zulu, who's got a little bit of room. Spins, and he's eventually brought down by Paul Connolly.
Yeah, there's the graphic. 6.2 yards per carry by Ogonzu. Indy's really going to have to make some halftime adjustments and slow him down. Otherwise, they're going to continue to bleed this clock and move the ball.
And you see Indy coming out in press coverage. Asil takes the snap. He's looking center. He throws center. It's complete to Gabriel Manning, who finds the end zone again.
That's a big-time catch by Gabriel Manning once again for his second touchdown. Just right over the middle. He just outran his receiver, made the catch over the middle, and then just burned both Indy players.
And that's gonna put San Francisco up right now 20-7 on Indianapolis. They're gonna bring out their kick team to try the extra point.
And Indianapolis is going to have to just make some halftime adjustments. Maybe go to Keith Swearingen. It's not too late to continue to abandon the run game. I think they should really continue it. I mean, he was doing well.
Yeah, Swearingen has had a really high output here in the first half. And, you know, I think Indianapolis really needs to string together a couple of first downs and really just kind of help TD Drew along. And there you see the kick by Chris Long is good. So it's going to be San Francisco 21, Indianapolis 7, with 1 minute and 1 second left to go in the second quarter.
You know, with the rookie and Indy having 4 really good wide receivers, they still got 2 timeouts in a minute. I mean, I think they can put together a drive here. They got to at least try to get a field goal out of this drive before they go in the half. They got to do something.
Yeah, go into the half with a little bit of a minute, some momentum, stop some of the bleeding that's happening. I think that's good. You do have your timeouts, like you said. And the ball's going to be brought out to about the 26-yard line. A little bit of jawing there. Both teams a little chomping at the bit tonight. And we got TD Drew that's going to come out. 1st and 10 with 58 seconds. He's gonna be in the shotgun, empty backfield, hoping to utilize these receivers that he's got. And he drops. He looks, crossing route. That's gonna be caught by Trevor Farrell, and then we're gonna see the hurry up offense for the first time tonight. Drew's getting everybody set, same formation. 45 on the clock. He's back. He's looking center again. It's gonna be the same play again, complete to Trevor Farrell. And they're right back in the no huddle. It's a first down, 37 seconds left. Indy's not taking their first time out. Drew takes the snap. He's back. Good throw. Under a lot of pressure there, but that pass was completed. I want to say that was Dan Daly over the middle. It was. TD Drew moving really fast here. He's looking right, throws right, complete. That's going to be complete to Andre Pierre, and it looks like he finally got out of bounds. He was dragged out of bounds, and what a quick succession of plays there for Indianapolis, and they made up a lot of ground in a really short amount of time. They still got about 18 to 20 seconds left on this clock.
Yeah, TD Drew is just showing great decision-making, especially under duress, and smart play by the receiver to get out of bounds and stop this clock.
Oh, with 2 timeouts, they're going to go ahead and elect to bring out the kicker, Adam Vinchek. He's already missed an extra point today. I'm sorry, he missed a field goal today already. And he's going to have this one up. It looks like it's got the distance, and it's good. 47-yarder from Vinchek. That's good range out of a low-paid kicker like that.
Yeah, and it's a great way to bounce back and build that kicker's confidence, and it's good for Indy's offense. They got some points on the board. They drove down. You know, we're thinking maybe they should go run, but maybe they're going to need to mix in the run and pass because TD Drew is 11 of 14 currently in the first half, and he's doing a fantastic job for only his second game in the SFL. Yeah,
your first-round quarterback. You know, he looked good last week against Denver. Maybe not the result they wanted, but I think he looked good, and he's looking good here tonight as well, especially with that last throw. Manning on a return, spins. He's got some room. He's shifted, and there he goes. He's at the 30, the 35, 20, 25, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Kick returned by Gabriel Manning. That had to be at least 90, 95 yards there.
And that's going to be Gabriel Manning's 3rd touchdown of the first half. This guy is showing the league why he's the highest paid receiver, because he can do it all. He can catch touchdowns, he can make the sideline catches, and he can burn people on kick returns. What a run.
Yeah, and with that kick return, we're going to bring out the special teams unit to get the extra points, and then we're going to head in for halftime.
And that's a little demoralizing for Indy. You know, you put together a quick drive. You're only down 10. You got a whole second half. You just want to kick it off, go into halftime, make some adjustments, and then Gabriel Manning does his thing.
Yeah, and that is, you know, that definitely, you thought you had something to build off of, and Gabriel Manning just stomps that out right away. And with that, we're going to send both teams into the locker rooms. Jeremy, what do you think about the half so far? I mean, I know we just did a little recap there, but...
I mean, it's definitely exciting if you're a Sharks fan. They're moving the ball through the air, on the ground, on special teams. They have committed a turnover, as you see there on the graphic, but overall, they're doing really well. Their defense is matching up well against Indy's 4-star receivers, and they've really held them in check all night. Indy, on the other hand, they need to build a rhythm. They've had some good run plays. I think they need to go back to that. I still don't think it's too late to abandon the run. They should just stick with that. Maybe it'll open up the passing lanes for TD Drew. But so far, Indy's definitely gonna have to come out at halftime and kind of put their foot on the gas pedal, so to speak, and start getting this thing going on offense.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, again, San Francisco came out right away and we're putting points on the board, and you know, credit to Indy, their first drive didn't go like they wanted, but you know, they did come out and they had some fight in them. I think they can fight back if they really come out, like you said, and adjust and find what's working for them, and string together a couple first downs, you know, keep putting points on the board, and definitely get Ogunzulu and Dylan Asil off the field. I mean, I know Gabriel Manning's there on special teams, and it's hard to keep him off the field in one way, shape, or form, but you know, the rest of them, you know, you got to rally around that. If you're Indianapolis, you know, San Francisco, if you're San Francisco, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep imposing your will and wait for those big splash plays by Gabriel Manning, who's provided quite a few of those this evening.
And that's why they paid him. I mean, he's just one of the most dangerous receivers in the league. It's also unfortunate that Indy, they missed that field goal. That kind of killed a little bit of their momentum. They did come back. They hit that other field goal.
Yeah, and that was almost a chip-in field goal, too. I mean, he made the 47-yarder and then didn't quite hit the 27, 30-yarder that he had in front of him earlier.
And interesting enough, he missed one last week against Denver, and that kind of may or may not have been the reason they ended up losing that game, as they lost by 3.
Yeah, maybe that's something for owners and head coaches of the Indy staff to talk about. And as we come out of the locker room, I want to remind everybody that we are the SFL, presented by APM Music, Production Music Library and Custom Music House. We're also brought to you in part by Bit Citral and Fuel, transforming SFL media in 2019. And we've got the tee up, Vinchek on the field, and the kick is away to the ever-dangerous Gabriel Manning. And he's going to bring it out to about the San Francisco 29-yard line. He's going to bring out Dylan Asil and Ogunzulu. Matt Burnham. Ermac Jackson. Asil's going to be under center here, split back. Snaps out. Zulu's going to be met immediately at the line of scrimmage, and that's the kind of intensity you want to see out of Indy right out the gates, right?
Absolutely. You just want to shut down Zulu real quick. And then you got a little score update for you. You got the Skyhawks are leading Houston, and Dallas is leading Tulsa so far.
Yep, and you found those scores via ScoreStream, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The best app you can download to follow the SFL action.
There you go. And the Seal with the two-step drop, looking left, throws left, and was looking for Gabriel Manning, and it was tipped in the air, and they had Indianapolis had a chance to intercept that, but couldn't quite bring that in. Looks like Von Sanook would have been his second pick on the day.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see from the Indy secondary, just swarming to the ball, making plays, laying out, just trying to hold Gabriel Manning to nothing. They got to shut him down.
We got 3rd and 10. A seal in the shotgun. Empty back. Gets the snap. He's looking over the center. And that pass is going to be tipped, knocked down by the Indianapolis secondary.
That's a big time, Paul Conley, it's a big time pass deflection as they're able to make the Sharks go 3 and out coming out of halftime. That's exactly what Indianapolis needs. Now they just got to build off of it offensively and try to build some momentum.
And it's great route recognition by Connolly there. He was opening his hips and he realized the receiver was cutting underneath him, and so he broke on the route, got in there, and he got a pass deflection. That's a nice play. Brings up 4th and 10 for San Francisco. They bring out their punter, Jake D'Antonio, standing on his own 12-yard line. Punts away, favoring the left side of the field. Going to be brought out for a small return, 3 yards. So we get a look at Indianapolis and TD Drew and Keith Swearingen coming out of the half. Like you said, would you want to see some more Keith Swearingen here, right, Jeremy?
Absolutely. I mean, he had 66 yards in the first half and a touchdown. I think they just need to try to, let him run the rock, build some momentum off of him, give TD Drew some good passing lanes.
And Drew's in the shotgun with Swearingen to his left. He's going to play action fake. He's looking left, complete to Trevor Farrell, who spins upfield, but he's got the first down. Brought down by Camden Hoffman of the San Francisco Sharks.
Yeah, it's a great first play for Indy, just a play action. I think the Sharks may have thought that they were going to Keith Swearingen too.
And we have TD Drew under center. 1st and 10 from the 47. And he's back with a 3-step drop, looking deep, and it's going to be tipped, almost intercepted. It's going to be Camden Hoffman again.
Back-to-back plays for Camden Hoffman. He's one of the leaders in the secondary, helping these young guys get fit in San Fran. And I think you wanted to see TD Drew put a little bit more air underneath that. Because if he would have led the receiver, he might have had something open.
Yeah, maybe something for the rookie to go back and watch some film and ponder and learn and grow from. 2nd and 10. Drew with 2 running backs in the shotgun. He looks to the flats. Leads Swearingen out of bounds. I don't know if that wasn't going to be complete.
Yeah, just led him a little too far, and Swearingen unfortunately trucks his own man on the sideline.
Well, he's moving so fast sometimes. I don't think he realizes where he is always on the field. I mean, vertically, nobody can catch this guy. But sometimes I think that speed, he's like the Flash. He just gets to his point so fast he doesn't always realize where he is. 3rd and 12. Drew in the shotgun. Pump fakes. He's looking upfield. He's got a receiver completed, and he's leveled there at the end of that play.
Yeah, I want to say that's the second time the Spitfire have gone to Hunter Jones on that slant run over the middle, catching the Sharks in man coverage. It's working out well. Maybe they need to dial up a few more plays like that to get these receivers running across the field in this man coverage defense.
Yeah, and the rookie Jacob Gustafson did his best to jar that ball loose. Came in and really laid a hammer and couldn't quite jar it loose. 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. Drew in the shotgun, steps back, throws, crossing route, complete. Oh, nice one-hand grab over the middle. That was Leonidas Richards. That was a nice grab there by Richards.
That's actually going to be Dan Daly, the tight end, with a beautiful one-hand catch. That's going to be his 2nd catch on his 2nd target. Now, I want to give a shout-out to Grayson Willis on the stats. He's doing a tremendous job keeping us up to date.
Drew under center. It's 2nd and 2. He's going to hand off to Swearingen. He's going to get met in the backfield, but he's still going to drag the defender forward for another yard. It's Chad Guy on the tackle.
Yeah, and this is going to set up a pretty big 3rd down for the Spitfire. I think they really need to pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They don't want it to end here and be forced in the decision of a 50-yard field goal or a punt.
And Drew's under center. He's looking. He hands off to Swearingen up the middle. He is going to get the 1st down. Met again by Chad Guy after a gain of about 4 yards.
That was a great run. I think they're really starting to pick it up with Keith now, and I kind of honestly want to see them go to that play action pass. Catch the Sharks off guard.
Yeah, they're doing a good job setting that nice balance. You know, you got to keep the defense on their toes, and they can't anticipate what you're doing. And Indianapolis is definitely putting together good motivation, a good string of plays together here. Drew under center, hands off to Swearingen. He's met at the line of scrimmage again by Chad Guy. I think these guys are starting to develop a little bit of a bromance.
Chad Guy definitely doing his part in shutting down the run when he can, getting some tackles in the backfield. It's going to set Indy up with the 2nd and 10.
I'm sorry, I stole your color there.
No, that's okay.
TD Drew in the shotgun, two running backs with them. 6:53 left in the 2nd quarter. Drew drops, he looks right, throws, completes. It's going to be caught. That's Dan Daly on the reception, brought down by Chad Guy.
And that's going to be Dan Daly's 2nd catch on this drive. But, I mean, kudos to TD Drew for hanging in there on the blitz until Dan Daly can get open.
And there you see Chad Guy, who has quite a few tackles tonight. 3rd and 4 for Indianapolis. Drew in the shotgun. Steps back, quick throw out to the flats, and that's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down.
It's a nice little throw to the out to Hunter Jones for a 1st down. That's going to be his 4th catch, now up to 41 yards.
Yeah, and Indy has put together a couple of 1st downs here, Jeremy. It's like you said, you know, you got to keep your offense on the field to score points. Drew with the single back. Swearingen gets the handoff. He's up the center, and he tries to truck, but he's going to be brought down after a gain of 8.
And I think Indy's doing a really good job this drive of mixing in the run and pass, really keeping the Sharks off balance, not really knowing exactly what Indy's going to come with next. And it's paying dividends as they got this drive down to the San Fran 10.
Indianapolis is down there on the 10-yard line. Swearingen in the eye. Drew drops back, dumps it to Swearingen. He's going to have the 1st down, and he's dragging a defender, and he's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line. A good effort, almost a touchdown from Keith Swearingen there.
Yeah, and Keith is he's no stranger to receiving, as he managed to get 94 receptions his rookie season, which is tremendous for a halfback, and a tremendous effort, almost dragging that defender in the end zone.
So that's going to set up 1st and goal for Indianapolis. They're going to come out on this 1st down in the shotgun 2 running back formation. Twins to the left. Snaps in, drops, looks over the center. It's going to be batted away. Looks like Chad Guy in the back of the end zone.
Chad Guy, the do-it-all guy for the San Francisco Sharks.
Yeah, he's really making an impact here tonight for San Francisco.
I definitely want to see Indy come up the middle or maybe go to the outside with Keith Swearingen. I'd run him twice.
And you're going to see Drew here under center, Swearingen in the eye. And they're going to give it to Swearingen. He's going to get stopped at the goal line.
Wow, what a great stop by the linebackers for the Sharks as they were able to swarm them and stop them inches from the goal line. This is going to be a huge 3rd down again for Indy.
Yeah, the front 7 from San Francisco is really showing up tonight. They're really doing a good job. And we got Drew under center on 3rd and goal. He's going to drop back. He's looking left, throws left, incomplete. Tried to throw over 2 defenders there.
Do you think you go for it here, down 18?
I take my points here. I've got enough time that I take my points. I don't know. Swearingen has been doing well. But at this point, I think I take my points and I think I play the odds. I don't know if the touchdown is for sure, as you're probably thinking it is. Are you thinking a for sure touchdown if Swearingen runs that up the gut?
It's very tempting, but I would take the 3 and be down 2 touchdowns.
Oh, and that was all. Oh, and it is blocked. And of course, we're saying don't run it with Swearingen. What's the worst that could happen? Take the easy points. And we got a blocked kick on the play. That's unreal.
Yeah, special teams is a 180. The Sharks special teams are absolutely dominating tonight, and the Indy special teams have just fallen flat.
So that's going to bring out Dylan Asil on his own 9-yard line. Takes a quick drop. He looks down the center. It's going to be batted away by Von Sanook.
You think that last field goal block might have been the block of the game?
It's very possible that it could have been the movement block of the game. But I think we had that earlier on Keith Swearingen's. We have many blocks of the game every game because all of all the guys in the trenches work their tails off every given play. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Zulu. He's going to lose a defender. He's going to pick up a first down and gain about 12 yards there.
And Ogon Zulu looking like he might need a little help getting up. Is he getting exhausted? We don't know, but he is absolutely dominating this game, running up the middle, and I don't know if Indy has an answer for him.
Yeah, and he just is continuing to take advantage of his workload. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for San Francisco. San Francisco leads the game 28-10. It's 3:47 left in the 3rd quarter. Asil under center, Zulu behind him in the split back. He looks downfield, he throws short to the right, and that pass is going to be tipped. Matt Burnham, the intended receiver, Tanner Hendricks on the deflection.
Yeah, it's a great play by Tanner Hendricks in man coverage. It looked like he got beat on the route, but he was able to recover and get the pass deflection.
Yeah, and before that last block field goal, we said we challenged Indy to step up and get San Francisco to a 3-and-out and then drive down the field, and they completed that, but we need to see another 3-and-out here for Indianapolis if they want to stay in this game. Asil takes the drop out of under center. 2nd and 10, he moves, he's shifting all over the pocket, just can't find anybody downfield, and he's eventually going to be brought down by linebacker Blake Colt.
And Indianapolis is they're starting to turn it up with the pressure. That's a nice little coverage sack by them, and it's going to set the Sharks in a 3rd and long, which is what Indy wants.
Yeah, like you said, 3rd and 11 on the San Francisco 21. Asil in the shotgun, Zulu to his right, trips right, looks left, passes, nice defense there. Had 2 Spitfire defenders there and one wide receiver. This pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, great play by Indy, forcing the Sharks to punt them the ball. It's still not over. They're still down 18. Still plenty of time in the game. But they're really going to have to capitalize on these long drives.
Yeah, you can't go any more drives where you leave points off the board, I should say. So, if you're Indianapolis from here on out, you need to score points. TD Drew has come out and, he's been playing fine tonight, but he's got to make a couple more completions. He's got to keep moving the chains, and they maybe need to look a little bit more to Swearingen. And the punt's brought back, and it's a short gain. It's around the 46-yard line. Indianapolis is going to take over.
Yeah, as you mentioned, TD Drew's playing fine. He's actually thrown 75% completion, which is 4% higher than his last game. No touchdowns, no picks, so he's taking care of the ball. But they really need to capitalize here on this drive if they want to make it a close game.
Drew's going to come out in the shotgun. San Francisco's off the line a little bit here. 2 running backs in the backfield with Drew. Gets the snap. He looks left, throws, complete. It's going to be caught by Trevor Farrell. It's going to be a gain of 4 yards. Gets him right at the 50.
Yeah, it was a good little route run by Trevor Farrell. He's known for that. He spent a couple years in Vancouver where he was running crisp routes for them, and now he's down in Indianapolis doing the same to them.
Yeah, but the weather doesn't seem to be too much different as it's below freezing here tonight in Indianapolis.
And I'm proud of TD Drew for wearing no sleeves.
Drew under center, 2nd and 6. Swearingen behind him, strong eye. It's going to hand off to Swearingen. He's going to find a little bit of room on the edge. And it's going to be a pickup of about 3.
That was a great power run by Indy, just to get Swearingen to the outside and set up a 3rd and short. I'm hoping they go back to him, maybe catch the San Fran Sharks off guard.
Yeah, you know, last week when I was calling the Indy game, I was chanting for more Swearingen, and like I said, you know, I think the guy, if you just give him some feed, you know, you feed him, he's gonna get those breakaway runs that you want. Everybody loves those big breakaway plays, and Swearingen has that. Drew in the shotgun, takes a snap, it's complete over the center to Dan Daly on a slant, picks up the first down.
Yeah, Dan Daly with the quiet first half, he's starting to come alive here. I think he's got 4 catches in the second half now.
Yeah, and Daly, the recent convert again, has converted from wide receiver to tight end, has beefed up a little bit, and is looking really, really healthy out there for Indianapolis. Drew in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 40. San Francisco brought a little pressure there, but I think Drew saw it, makes the pass complete. Pass is complete to Hunter Jones, picks up the first down.
And again, they're catching San Fran in man coverage, and Hunter Jones is just beating him across the field with his speed. That's another good first down for Indy.
Yeah, and they're moving the ball again. They're in the shotgun, 1st and 10, 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Drew's in the shotgun, he drops. He's looking, throws left, down the field, and it's caught in the end zone. That's going to be Trevor Farrell on the touchdown.
And that's exactly what the Indianapolis Spitfire needed, a big touchdown. They're going to build confidence off of this now. And it's going to be an interesting 4th quarter with them getting some momentum now.
Yeah, and Indianapolis closes the gap there. They've still got a lot of time left here with only 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. You know, you just got to string together a couple of good offensive possessions. Your defense has to get a couple of stops, and you can put yourself right back in this game.
It's a long 4th quarter. Even if they would have got one of those field goals, it would have just been a 1-touchdown game. Unfortunately, that's not the case, though.
Yeah, and imagine having 2 off the board.
Yeah.
Vinchek kicks up, and it's in for the extra point. 17 Indianapolis, 28 San Francisco.
Well, hey, at least we know he's automatic from the extra point range, so it's working well for him.
Well, you would hope he was automatic there, or he may have a hard time finding a job, Jeremy. The ball is on the tee for Vinchek. Having a really rough night here tonight, getting no love, maybe only from his teammates, definitely none from the broadcasters. And Manning set to return. He gets that about the 5-yard line. He's going to bring it out to about the 27-yard line.
That's a big hit from a big boy. Maybe that'll shake Manning up a little bit. Nah, maybe he'll be rattled.
Yeah, he's been a little, you know, he's had a big game. He was really explosive in the first half. I think anything you can do to rattle his chains to keep him out of the game is a good move by Indianapolis. Within the confines of the rules, of course. A seal in the shotgun, 2 running backs with him. Twins to the right. Quick drop, but he takes his time in the backfield. Shimmy's behind past 1 defender, but he's eventually brought down by 2. I think that was Easy Temple on the sack there. Nope. Blake Colt on the sack.
This linebacker for Indianapolis is doing a really good job of getting in the backfield, whether it's stopping the run or sacking the quarterback. But that's exactly the start Indy needs.
Yeah, they need to bring the pressure. They need to get the ball back to their offense. It's a good job setting up. Good job by the Indianapolis defense putting San Francisco in a 2nd long situation here. 2nd 16, 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. A seal under center. Zulu behind him. Trips to the right. He's going to hand off to Zulu on a draw. He's going to try to shift, but he's eventually brought down. A small pickup there, maybe 2 yards.
And it's a great tackle by Steve Vitak to shut Zulu down early and set up a 3rd and long for the Sharks, where they haven't been that great so far in the second half.
And as we head into the 4th quarter, the SFL is brought to you by APM Music. And we are also brought to you by Quip, Perfect Oral Care Delivered, Richards Print Works. And we are starting the 4th quarter. A seal in the shotgun drops. He's looking right, throws right, complete. And that's a big catch, and he's loose. He's going to get loose to the Indianapolis 27. A huge gain there, caught by Matt Burnham. Oh, I'm sorry, Ermac Jackson.
And that's exactly what Indy does not want. On the 3rd and long, you got the Sharks pinned deep, and then they just come out with a deep throw and a lot of yards after the catch, and that's going to put them into Indianapolis territory where Indy's going to have to really hold strong and force the Sharks into hopefully a punt.
And 1st and 10 here. From the Indianapolis 27, the Seal's going to come out in the shotgun. Zulu to his left. And he's going to hand off on a draw to Zulu up the center, who spins. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 4.
Yeah, if Indy's defense can hold the Sharks to a field goal, it's still a 2-touchdown game after that, and still 10.5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Game's not over. Indy's defense just needs to hold strong here.
2nd and 6. A Seal with the short drop. He's moving, and he's hit before he can get rid of it, but the pass is going to be incomplete. And that was Easy Temple with the hit on the play.
And they're going to need Easy Temple to really come up huge in this 4th quarter, really put the pressure on Dylan and force him into some errant throws.
Yeah, and a Seal has been throwing in tight windows all night. I think you're right on the money. You got to close those. You got to close those margins if you're the Indianapolis secondary. 3rd and 6 for a Seal in the San Francisco Sharks. He drops. Indy brought some pressure there, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. It's going to be Easy Temple on the sack. It's going to be his 2nd of the evening.
Who else but Easy Temple? He's starting to come alive here in the 4th, and he's going to make this field goal even harder for the Sharks. They might even be out of field goal range now.
Yes, a Seal tried to hit Easy with the shimmy there and didn't quite work for him that time. Brings out the field goal unit. Adam Vinchek on the field again. The kick is up. And it is good. Another 47-yarder for Chris Long of San Francisco. I apologize.
Yeah, that's a big-time kick for the Sharks kicker. He's going to put them up 2 touchdowns, and Indy's going to have to find a way to respond here.
Yeah, the game's really getting away from Indianapolis, but you can come out and get some stops again. You have a bunch of weapons on offense. TD Drew's just got to come out and they got to make some big plays happen. The kick is away from Long. It's going to be Tanner Hendricks back on the return. He fields it at about his 7-yard line. Brings it out to the Indianapolis 30.
I think with everything that's gone against Indy this game and all the big-time plays that the Sharks and Gabriel Manning have made, I think Indy's done a really good job of not giving up, just playing their style of ball, and it's still not over. They're within 14 points. It's 2 touchdowns. It's very manageable.
And 1st and 10, we got Drew under center, Swearingen behind him. He's going to hand it to Swearingen, who finds the edge, and he's going to drag one defender before he's eventually brought down. Gain of 5 yards.
It's a good outside run. Good pickup of 5 yards, making a 2nd and medium distance. Do you think that it's are we at that point where they need to kind of abandon the run a little bit and start looking to go to the air?
Well, I think if you're not abandoning the run right here, you have to have a defensive stop. You have to score points, number one. You have to have a defensive stop next. Drew under center on 2nd and 5. Throws out to the flats. He's going to get a 1st down and then some. He's broke loose. Eventually brought down at the San Francisco 43. A nice play there made by Keith Swearingen.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they call this guy the cheetah, and he's showing it there as he's able to make the catch and just outrun the linebacker.
Oh, yeah. I love that speed that Keith Swearingen brings to the table. He has big play ability. He just needs the daylight. Once he has the daylight, nobody's going to catch him. We got a 1st and 10 for Indianapolis here. It looks like Drew's going to be under center. Swearingen behind him in a split back. 2 wide receivers set. He's going to hand off to Swearingen. He's going to work his way forward for a gain of a yard.
Yeah, and Sharks defense doing a good job of stuffing him in the middle. I think if the Spitfire want to keep going at Keith Swearingen, maybe start letting him go to the outside where he can use the speed. That is where he broke off that big touchdown run.
And we got 2nd and 9 from the San Francisco 41. Swearingen the lone back in the backfield. And he's going to hand off to Swearingen, who's got a little room on the outside. And he's going to work his way just short of the first down. He's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and I like I said earlier, I think that's exactly where they need to run Keith Swearingen. Let him use his speed to the outside. He's capable of breaking a tackle, and he's got the breakaway speed.
And so we have Drew under center. He's going to hand off here to Swearingen. He's got a little room, and he's going to pick up the first down. If I'm Indianapolis, it's not necessarily that you have to go into the hurry up, but I'd like to see a little more urgency. They seem to be happy kind of taking these small chunk plays. I don't really see them using any play action or taking any shots downfield. You know, by no means was I saying be comfortable. You need to score here, but you also have to fight the clock as well. 1st and 10, Drew under center. Takes a drop. He looks left. He's going to try to squeeze it in, and the pass is intercepted. That's going to be number 27, Camden Hoffman, on the play.
And that's just unfortunate. TD Drew thrown into double coverage, just leaving his receiver out to dry, and the ball is just tipped up after the hit and picked off by Camden Hoffman with a great awareness.
Yeah, it looked like Jabril Peppers got in on the deflection, but good awareness by Camden Hoffman to keep his head up and see that the ball's in the air and go find it and get your team the ball. Sets up San Francisco on their own 22. It's a 1st and 10. They're in the I form. They got Gabriel Manning close. Asil's going to drop, and they got pressure, but he's going to dump it to Zulu on the flats. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Yeah, just an awkward throw by Dylan. It looked like he was going to run, but then at the last second just kind of dumped it over to the flats.
Yeah, Indy brought a lot of pressure. I think they made him feel really uncomfortable there. I think he was just doing anything in his power to get positive yards. So commend him for that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. 6:45 left in the 4th quarter. Asil in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off to Zulu, who's going to get met by about 3 Indianapolis defenders at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, is that Colt again?
Yeah.
It was. This guy is all over the place.
You know, Indianapolis doesn't really put a whole lot of value into their linebacking core, and they're getting a lot of production out of them tonight, so that's good for them. 3rd and 9, Asil in the shotgun. Empty backfield. He takes the snap. He's looking downfield, has enough time. Throws it deep, but it's going to be tipped. It's going to be Vaughn Sanook on the play again. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 for San Francisco.
Yeah, and they were targeting Gabriel Manning, the big play man. They wanted to go deep to him, but just a great play by Indy to force the Sharks into a punt. It's much needed, and Indy at this point in the game cannot waste another opportunity in Sharks territory.
They absolutely need points here, and you have to give credit to the Indianapolis defense and special teams, because Gabriel Manning has been pretty quiet here this second half, and I think the scoreboard kind of reflects that. You know, he really kind of had a party in the first half and really put some points up, and been a little bit more quiet here in the second half. So good job by Indianapolis to kind of contain him a little bit more and take him out of the game plan for San Francisco.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that might have been a nice little adjustment they made coming in the second half, but Indy's going to take over at the 35, and they're going to need to make something happen here.
Yep, 1st and 10 for TD Drew. He's going to come out in the shotgun with 2 running backs back there with him. 5:59 left in the 4th on the Indianapolis 35. Steps back, drops, throws left, complete. Oh, nope, he wasn't in bounds. It was intended for Trevor Farrell.
You challenge here? I mean, you don't want to lose a timeout, but
no, for the timeout for
here it is.
And we've got another Harry's close shave challenge. Harry's is all you need for a close, comfortable shave.
Looks to be in.
Well, yeah, I think if you're not going to lose the timeout, then by all means throw the challenge flag. But I was going to say if you're questionable for 2 or 3 yards, I wouldn't have thrown the flag. And there you see it. The play is overturned. Indy's going to get the couple yards. Farrell's going to get the reception and a few yards added to his totals. It's going to set up about 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8 for Indianapolis. 2nd and 6, there it is. And we got Drew under center. And he's going to hand it off to Swearingen up the middle. And he's going to bully his way, finally pick up the first down.
That's a great run. It's honestly, I think they might have to abandon the run a little bit at this point. They're down 2 scores, under 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. And maybe unless you're trying to get a critical 3rd and short, I think I'm pretty much looking to air the ball out here. 5:35 left in the 4th. San Francisco leads 31-17. Drew under center. And he's going to hand off again to Swearingen, who's going to move forward. He's going to pick up 7 yards. Probably could have been brought down at about 4, but picks up the extra 3.
Yeah, they're going to have to go a little bit faster than this. If they're going to keep running the ball, they're going to have to move faster.
You need a no huddle. Indy needs to pick up the pace here, definitely. 2nd and 3 from San Francisco's 46-yard line. The clock is still ticking. 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Drew under center. Swearingen behind him. And he's going to look to Swearingen again. He's going to be met in the backfield by Chad Guy. And now you see the hurry-up offense by Indy on a 3rd and 5. 4:45 left in the 4th. They need to get moving. Drew under center. He drops. He's going to hand it again to Swearingen. Only going to pick up a yard on 3rd and 5. It's going to bring up 4th and 4 from about the 47-yard line. Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Indianapolis is trying to do there, running the no huddle, running back-to-back run plays. I mean, I think that was 3 straight run plays. I hope they go for it here. They kind of can't afford to punt it.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I thought the punt team was coming out, but we got Drew coming out in the shotgun, empty set. He's got the snap. He's looking over the center, and it's caught. They at least got the first down. It's going to be Trevor Farrell on the reception on a slant. Brings Indianapolis to the 33-yard line. 3:55 left in the 4th. Drew drops, throws over center again to Trevor Farrell. Completes another first down at the San Francisco 15-yard line. We got some quick action going on. Drew needs to get up under center. And Drew's got the snap. He's back. He's looking again over center. And that one's caught again. And that's going to be a touchdown from TD Drew.
A great throw over the middle out of the no huddle for Indianapolis, and now they're going to be down 1 possession. We said they needed to move faster, and that's exactly what they did. And looks like Dan Daly's got his first touchdown of the game. Great throw by TD Drew.
Yeah, and a great job of TD Drew commanding the offense. He knew that they had to get to the hurry up at some point tonight. And once he got into it, they looked really comfortable. Picked up really quick 3 first downs right away. Got in the end zone. And 1 possession ball game. Now your defense has to come out, force San Francisco to punt or get a turnover, and you're right back in this thing.
If you're not going with the onside kick, do you think head coach EZ Temple is screaming to the kicker, "Don't kick it to Manning"?
That is man. I hadn't even thought of that debacle. Do you do the onside or do you kick to Gabriel Manning? I was thinking, sure, kick away, and then you said Gabriel Manning, and my ears perked up, and we'll see what Indy has to do here. I mean, that's a tough decision. It maybe looks like they're going to try an onside kick, and I think that's what it is. 3:37 left to go in the 4th. San Francisco leads Indianapolis 31-24, and we do see the onside kick. San Francisco is going to retain possession. They're going to have it at the Indianapolis 39-yard line to start.
Yeah, they went with a little bit of trickery on the kick, but unfortunately just went straight to the Sharks player, who was just able to recover it really easily.
Yeah, he wasn't really confused by that one. I think they might want to take that one back to the drawing board. Sets up 1st and 10 for Dylan Asil and the San Francisco Sharks, who come out in a I formation. And hands off to Zulu up the gut. He's going to pick up about 6 yards there. Clock running. It's 3:25 left in the 4th quarter. Jeremy, what do you do here?
If I'm the Sharks, keep handing to Zulu. He's having a tremendous game on the ground. If I'm Indy, you can't give up much more yards than they already have. If the Sharks get in a field goal range and they hit it, that's a 10-point game, and it's kind of all she wrote at that point.
Yeah, and I mean, there's still some time here. I mean, you've got about a minute before the 2-minute warning kicks in. You know, that's a lot of time for San Francisco to make something happen before that clock has to stop. Asil under center, Zulu behind him in the I form. They're going to hand it to Zulu again, who's up the gut. He's going to drag 2 defenders, but he picks up the first down.
And it's just a great run by Zulu. He's been doing this all night, just picking up first downs, averaging 6+ yards a carry. This is a great game after only getting 19 yards in his first game.
Yeah, it's good to see him getting involved and recovering after a slow week last week. He's really come out here and made an impact for the San Francisco Sharks tonight.
That's his 26th carry of the night.
1st and 10 for the Sharks. Asil under center. 2:17 left in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 on the Indianapolis 26-yard line. Hand off to Zulu up the middle. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 5. I think that was Paul Connolly on the stop.
Yeah, another great run, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
And that's another Quip 2-minute warning.
So I'm thinking if you're Indianapolis, no more first downs, but at this point it's still a chip shot for the Sharks. So you're going to have to make a special play on special teams if you can hold them here.
Yeah, and do you look at burning your timeouts?
At this point, yeah, you gotta save as much clock in case you make the play on special teams. But
and you see there, Seal hands off to Zulu, who gets dragged to the first down marker, or I should say, he drags some defenders to the first down marker. And there you see Indy takes their first time out of the second half.
Yeah, and the Sharks have just really abused the inside runs against Indy. They just never found an answer for it, and Ogon Zulu's just taking every advantage he's been given.
And 1st and 10 for the Sharks on the Indianapolis 15-yard line. And they're going to just continue to hand it to Zulu, who takes it out for about a gain of 7 yards.
It's not looking good for Indy. They have another timeout, but I'm thinking the Sharks, just with the inside run, it's just gonna be too much, and they're gonna either score or just run out the rest of the time.
And so we got 2nd 3, and we got some MeUndies laundry on the field. Let's see what the call is.
It looks like it's going to be offsides on Indianapolis, and that's just going to be a first down for the Sharks.
Yeah, and you know, MeUndies are the world's most comfortable underwear. Visit MeUndies.com/SimulationFL for 15% off your purchase. Each purchase will help support the SFL through our partnership. Give the gift of comfort with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, free shipping and returns, and a signature soft and stretchy MeUndies. And it looks like San Francisco's coming out in their victory formation, forces Indy to take their final timeout.
Yeah, with the way Ogon Zulu's been running tonight, you might think he's wearing a pair of MeUndies. So, you know, kids, if you want to run like Ogon, get yourself some MeUndies.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. They flex with you. I could see how that could increase his performance. And there you got to look at Easy Tempo, who has 2 sacks on the night, and I think a tackle for a loss. 2nd goal for San Francisco, and he kneels on it again. Clock's going to continue to run here.
Doesn't look like they're going to be able to burn. Could be wrong. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to burn all the time kneeling here. So Indy might get another opportunity, but just might be a little too late.
San Francisco's probably going to take the points and probably put it out of reach. You know, for San Francisco, you're 1-0 now. You're about to be 2-0, and you got some momentum built up. And if you're Indianapolis, you're coming off a loss last week to Denver, and you're coming out 0-2 this week. You got to get back to the drawing board and figure out what's working for you and make some adjustments. There's still plenty of time left in this season to make a push for the playoffs. So I think both teams are showing us some stuff here.
Yeah, with 10 games left in the season, I think that Indy season is not over by any means. They are 0-2 at home already early in the year, so they're going to have to try to become a little bit of road warriors. And for the Sharks, 2-0 is a fantastic start. They only won 3 games last season, so they couldn't have gotten off on a better foot this season.
And you do see Chris Long for San Francisco coming out to kick the field goal. He's going to take all the time he can off the clock. Snap is in, kick is up, and good.
And a tremendous day from this kicker for the Sharks. Underpaid, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's really come through for San Francisco. I think if you're Indianapolis, you'd much rather have the performance from San Francisco's kicker than their own. Ball's on the tee. San Francisco's just going to kick this one away to Tanner Hendricks.
It may be too late to come back in this game, but I wouldn't mind seeing Indy coming out here and throwing it and giving TD Drew in this offense a few more reps.
Yeah, a few more reps, or maybe Swearingen's in the huddle saying, "I'm hungry, coach. Feed me. I can break one." 23 seconds is plenty of time for me to score 2 touchdowns. So maybe we see a big run from Swearingen and those lightning quick feet.
Hey, he's already got one big run. He's also got 114 yards on 21 carries. So it's possible to give him a few extra reps. He can break one, pad his stats a little bit.
And we got TD Drew under center. Swearingen behind him. Takes a drop. He looks deep to the left. He was passes, tipped, but not completed. I think he was targeting Leonidas Richards on the play.
And Camden Hoffman with another great play. That's going to be his 3rd deflection of the game. He's already got an interception to go along with it. I think the Sharks secondary has played tremendous. It's not easy to keep 4-star receivers and a fantastic young rookie quarterback in check the way they have.
Yeah. Camden has Hoffman really has made an impact here tonight, as well as Chad Guy. Second and 10 for Indianapolis. Drew alone in the shotgun. Immediate pressure, but he shifts away, and he throws it complete over the middle. Looks like he hit Hunter Jones there. Complete out to midfield.
Yeah, another big play over the middle for the Spitfire, and
there's 1 second left, and he gets it off and he spikes it. Quick hands, great awareness by the center to feel Drew coming up there. I don't think he was even quite ready, and he just snapped it because he saw the game clock. So Indianapolis is going to have one more shot here, Jeremy.
Hail Mary?
I would love to see a Hail Mary. Let's throw it up there and let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see the arm in TD Drew. Let's see this. Oh, here we go.
And we're going to get the chance to see the Hail Mary, everybody, from the rookie quarterback. Last play of the game. Not really gonna do much for the outcome, but we may get a chance for the scouting report, and Drew's just gonna throw that away. Not quite what we were looking for there, but the end of the game nonetheless. So the final score for tonight's action is the San Francisco Sharks 34, the Indianapolis Spitfire 24. Who's your MVP for tonight, Jeremy?
I'm gonna go with Gabriel Manning. 3 touchdowns, one off the kick return, 2 receiving touchdowns. A tremendous game by him. I mean, honestly, it's not surprising, but he did show up tonight, and he's one of the big reasons the Sharks walked away with the victory tonight.
Yeah, Gabriel Manning really made a big impact on the San Francisco side. One thing I want to point out here is I noticed Trevor Farrell had 10 catches, looks like, for about 101 yards on the day. So a perfect game. 10 catches on 10 targets is not bad. TD Drew is 28 of 36 for 303 total yards and 2 touchdowns and an interception. 108.68 QBR. On the other side, Dylan Asil had 193 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 110.5 rating. Again, Gabriel Manning had a huge game. Matt Burnham also threw in a touchdown. Ermac Jackson had 3 receptions for 73 yards, so he had a pretty nice game.
I think the craziest stat for me of the night is Ogon Zulu didn't get into the end zone despite a tremendous performance on the ground. I mean, he even had 6 receptions tonight as well.
Yeah, that is a little.
Up 196 yards. I mean, that's That's a tremendous effort from your halfback.
Yeah, 35 total touches on the night for Zulu. Had 2 field goals made for San Francisco. 2 made, 2 attempts. Looks like Indy. Oh, there we go. There's our player of the game. Of course, it's Gabriel Manning. Huge day on special teams. Had the big kick return right before the half. Had 2 touchdowns receptions. I mean, those were both great plays that he made on the receptions.
That was a great night of action. It's going to close out week 2.
Yeah, and I'm glad you joined me here tonight, Jeremy. And that's going to be it for us tonight from everybody here in the broadcast booth. Thank you for watching, and stay with us and join us next week.
Have a good night.